I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
Oh, that child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Miss de Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who, are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Or that he's British. Sure. Okay. Oh.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But
What?
I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. Watson documents our adventures in here. A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful. These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk. North Street.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Dorset Street.
Tis our home, Mr. Holmes. I hope you'll find my father soon.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
Just some old things. A leather satchel, what's in it?
I hope you'll find my father soon.
There's nobody at home. I don't feel thirsty right now. The old Tabard pub, North Street. I don't feel thirsty right now.
I assume that I am missing something, but I don't know what.
George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand.
What is that I missed?
The old Tabard pub, North Street. Glue. Probably taken from a wall.
Are you effing kidding me? Oh, that's such bullshit. God damn it. Okay. I'm starting to get how this game works now.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
Put the other job that you're doing on hold while I may or may not need it.
I need to earwig to find out who is offering this special job.
It's too eerie.
Dump the bosses off your backs.
That's not conspicuous at all.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
You do not have
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
you also.
No gods, no masters.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
Dump the bosses off your backs.
Those mutton chops? Because they don't look like mutton chops to me. Thank you. I was gonna say. And booze.
This must be the man that I'm looking for.
But those aren't mutton chops. Those are not mutton chops. Damn it. It's false information. Oh wow. Why does it make you hold a button to do that? Why wouldn't it just say 30 minutes later?
Interesting. A missing person. I should find out more.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Oh. Oh. Shit. Looks like Billy. Wait.
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
I don't want to go with this bugger everybody. I don't take it far away. Yeah! Go! Flag it! Yeah, whatever. I'll eat happy. Well, first of all.
I couldn't pay my rent last week.
Pumpkin! Cabbage! Cheek!
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember what meat tastes.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down his sewers. He's only 7.
Take a brush and get in there.
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Stop crying and get to work.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
Stupid kid.
Please, you don't have to beat him. I'll do it. I'll clean the chimney.
Go on then.
Well, that's pretty realistic. What? Real Victorian. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Black line. Get the fresh air, run, Wiggins. Climb. Are you fucking kidding? That's bullshit. That's total bullshit right there. There was a rat in the floorbox.
He's still here, that's a relief.
Yeah, Timbers are totally not that easy to claim, but alright. We'll go with that for now.
Whoa.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
No place to hide here. We'd better go through the yard.
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
He's Shoeshine Jim from Chamber Street. He's mute because his drunk stepfather beat him.
Oh my god.
Hey Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Good.
It's dirty. I should use a damp cloth. Hurry up. This could be useful with a small brush.
Did you fall asleep?
Here's your reward, you little toad. Thank you, sir.
Only one The other shoe showing me the
He's talking with a cabbie. I need to get closer.
At last, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm praying it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
I can't lose him now.
Well, first of all...
Interesting. What's going on in the yard? Locked.
Now it's amazing that in the stories Holmes never got any of the irregulars killed, but I guess even that's just a little too dark for Victorian.
I can't see what's inside. It's too dangerous to enter.
Well, at least he's smart. Okay.
It's too dangerous to enter.
Yeah, I know. Let's see a way up.
I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside. Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
Awesome, kid.
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
What? Did I not get everything?
Wow. It's too dangerous to enter. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was... Bags of food. I like this house. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
Wiggins' tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Wiggins did a good job.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
Ah.
Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
What?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
But you'll make Watson jealous.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
What? What game am I playing? Devil's Daughter. Okay. 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 That's just so not right. Fucking daughter. This shit. Oof. Oh, well, the wiki says adoptive daughter. Oh, okay, it's a sequel. Okay, alright, I'm good. I haven't
Holmes,
played the
about
first one
Kate.
because it hadn't gone on
Yes?
sale, so we're good. I'm alright with the
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Well, hell, I guess now I have to buy the first one.
Come in, please.
That's not how this works.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
This part's pretty cool, though. I'll have to admit. Still missing something.
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now, too, from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance?
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes, but also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
Understand what that thing is for. Sherlock talent. Okay. Open deduction space.
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel. It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor. I've never seen so many provisions for the poor.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse.
Whoa, door's locked. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. You're good.
I am so fucking pissed.
What?
I've been there this whole time. I don't even have my color.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So, first off, my appointment was at 2:30.
Okay.
I got there at 2:25.
Sorry for the yelling.
Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor. Bags full of food. It's closed. It's shut tight. It's shut tight. Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education programme, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both, and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Sorry, y'all, this is confusing.
What?
No, okay. Do I have to do more than that? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. I bet this was all probably explained in the first game. Is there like a tutorial as I play? No, of course not. Why would there be?
Despite my title, yes, I have to share my home with these bags full of food for the poor.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
I guess let's bounce. I have no rough.